Hi, everybody. I hope that it is, there we go. It is working. I have my setup a little different tonight, obviously, and the room is much brighter, and I've got it set to where hopefully I can see comments. We shall see. Let me scoot the camera just a tad. This one. So, okay. Nope, then that puts me over in the corner. Wait. Ha. I think that did it again. All right. Thank you for joining me. And yes, I did spell my stuff right. Okay. Whew. Just trying to see if I can get it fixed so I can still monitor what's going on over in Zoom, but still see the Facebook feed, or not Facebook feed. We are not in Facebook anymore. We are in YouTube. So, and that being said, I need to share the stream or the link. Hold on 1 minute with our friends over in Facebook, so they know where to find me. But since I'm using two monitors, I got to figure out where my mouse is. Copy. Got it. Thank you for your patience. Ignore this first part of the video. If you are watching it on the replay, fast forward through this. All right. Page. There we go. Now I got to stretch, so it puts me close. There is the link. Paste. And post. Who knew there were so many steps to all of this fun stuff, right? But we are here. We are ready to have a good time. Make sure that sound is off so we don't get any feedback. All right, now, thank you for joining me tonight. It is March the 6th of 2023. Can you believe next weekend is daylight savings time and we spring ahead for an hour? Thank you for joining again. My name is Brenda Sellers. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Knoxville. I have been a demonstrator this time for 4 years, and but I've been around Stampin' Up for a lot longer than that. I took a break for probably 4 or 5 years while I was volunteering with an organization where I work, and or for work, related to sign language interpreting. But before that, I was a demonstrator for 8 years, but I didn't really make it a business. So it is what you put into it, and however you want to do it. You can be a happy shopper forever. And that's what I was the first time, was just a happy shopper because I was getting my discount. So anyway, all of that, we are going to make a couple of cards. And what I'm going to do for tonight is, if you want this as a class, place an order of $25 and I will send you the stuff to make the cards that we're going to make tonight. So we are going to focus on the Enjoy the Journey Designer Series paper, the Greatest Journey stamp set, the dies. There are dies with this suite. Let me grab the catalog. I know where it is, or I did know where it was. It's hiding on me. All right, I found one. So I will find it and I will, sorry for running off the screen. It is in the current mini catalog. So let me find it in here and then I'll share my work surface. Here we go. Nope, thought that was it. Looked very similar. Here it is. All right, so let's see if I can change this. Share my screen is what I want to do. And my second monitor is way across the room. We will be rearranging. There we go. Yay, it worked. I love it when plans come together. Let me know if the picture starts bouncing because I don't like that and I don't expect anybody else to watch it bounce like that. Okay, there we go. So this is the suite of products. It's called Enjoy the Journey. And these are beautiful cards. I love the scenery. This paper was part of the second part of the celebration stuff. So I got designer series paper. Here is the whole suite that if you ordered just with one item number, you would get one of each of these. The stamp set. Voila. And it's a photopolymer set. I feel like my document camera is showing up pretty good. And then the dies, I have already put them on my magnetic sheet. I find for me, if I get them out where I can see them instead of leaving them in the envelope little case that they come in, I'll use them. If they're not on this, I tend to, oh, I don't want to fool with that. I don't want to open the envelope. I don't want to. So if I get them on my magnetic sheets and then they've got, I order an envelope to slide them down in. So the envelope has, I label that, I label the magnetic sheet so that I know what goes with what. I slide them in this way. That way, if there's one like this mountain piece that goes at the top, if you were to put it in on this side, that could get bumped and get lost because it could potentially fall off. So I put them in this direction. I won't do that again, but so I have my envelope labeled, my die magnetic sheet labeled, and the back of my stamp case has a label on it so that I know that this stamp set has a coordinating set of dies. And then Stampin' Up! Has also started naming the dies the same thing as the stamp set. So that makes it so much easier to find things that coordinate. So there's that. You also get some of this Three Twine combo pack. There's a pretty good amount on that. Coastal Cabana, Pumpkin Pie, and Garden Green. You get a set of these enamel sticker icons. I've already got a sheet of them pulled out. There are 64 of those little guys in that pack. And they are a trick my mom taught me. This is exactly an inch from the end of your finger. Like when you bend your finger like that, that is an inch. She taught me that when she was teaching me to sew. So if that gives you a little perspective, those little guys are probably about a nickel. I don't have any coins on my desk. So there's that. And then the designer series paper. And I'll move the catalog now so you can see it because I've got it open. Enjoy the journey, greatest journey, whatever you want to call it. So the coordinating papers with this on every stamp set of Stampin' Up! Designer series paper now, they have the papers that coordinate or the cardstock colors. So Coastal Cabana, Garden Green, Highland Heather, which is a purple color, Mango Melody, Melon Mambo is a pink, polished pink, Pumpkin Pie, and Starry Sky. So we are going to play, when we start making cards, we're going to use the Highland Heather and the Coastal Cabana. So, and I want you guys to tell me how you like the new setup. How do you like being able to see my workspace and me in the picture? And I promise to figure out how to get this set up so I quit dodging the camera so I can see if anybody's making any comments. So let's look at the designer series paper. If you purchased $50 during celebration, you could have chosen this during the second set, or during February, I guess is a better way to say that. Lay that out of the way. So here is one of the beautiful papers. This is the one we're going to play with tonight. Mountains at the top, mountains at the bottom. The back of it is this garden green. And then garden green looks like a bunch of trees right here. And then lines, geometric design. This is Coastal Cabana. So that could be, well, looks clouds. I don't know what that design is supposed to be up top. And then this is the back. That is Mango Melody. And then you've got mountain scenes with moons. Top and bottom. Oh, didn't see the bottom. There's the bottom. This is Melon Mambo. I had to remember what color it was. This one is also Highland Heather and Garden Green, and Starry Sky is mixed in there. For some reason, my camera is not tall enough to see the whole 12x12 sheet. Starry Sky, which truly is. Got some stars in that sky. Isn't that pretty? And that's the back of this one. And then this one looks like a beachy sunset kind of to me. Melon Mambo, Mango Melody. And that's the back of that one, a geometric design. All right, let's scoot that out of the way. Let me grab the piece we're going to play with tonight. It's going to be this one. Oh, there you can see both sides of it. So I have my cardstock cut. We are going to start with a piece of Coastal Cabana. And I'm going to make a Highland Heather one as well. So let me grab my paper trimmer, which is hiding right under here. And a piece of Starry Sky. We're going to cut the Starry Sky at 5 1/4. And I always remind everybody of the tip that the top of your cutting blade or paper trimmer is a great thing to use to keep your paper pushed up that direction so that when you're cutting, it stays straight. So let me make sure I've got it at 5 1/4. Got my cutting blade down here, run it up over there, slide it back down, and I'm going to cut this at 4. And I'm going to do 2 pieces of 4 inches. 1 and 2. And this one, I am going to cut at 3 3/4. And did I do that right? I sure did. Woohoo! Sometimes I doubt myself. So that's at 5 1/4. So it needs to be at 5. So I'm going to do this one at 5 on this side. That still gives me plenty of sky pieces at the top. This one also at 5. Don't throw that little guy away. You can turn him, you can use him for another project. He'll go over there in my pile. And now we are ready to start constructing our cards. Start with the Coastal Cabana. And let's get a piece of this. I'm going to put this on here first. Need my silicone mat because I'm afraid forgot to load my adhesive. Been making cards all day Sunday. Getting ready for an event on Saturday. So if you're missing it, you're missing it. I'm so sorry. It's going to be fun and great. Have that already ready and packed up. All right, let's put the Coastal Cabana piece also on a piece of Starry Sky. We'll just work. This is how you do 2 cards at once. And my little tip here is if you line this up and it looks like you've got the same amount of space at the top and on the side, you will technically have the same space all the way around if you've cut your papers correctly. There's a little tip. All right, now I am going to, yep, that's the way I'm going to do it. That's going to be pretty. See which punch we want from our punch rack. Oh, the one I want is probably in our, hang on, it's in my bag over here. It's ready to go play this weekend. Maybe. Where did I put it? Not that one. All right, that means it's on the desk or in the chair. No, I know I used it for that card. It's probably laying right here in front of my nose and I can't see it. But isn't that the way it goes? Huh. It's in the tote right behind me. Here it is. It is Label Me Fancy. So now let me get a couple of pieces of white cardstock. This is why you keep scraps. It will fit on that. And we're going to stamp both of those. And we are going to stamp it with Starry Sky. And I am going to use, there's so many stamps on here. Mountains of Thanks, wishing you joy in the next adventure. We're in this together. This moment is the start of something great. I'm so inspired by your courage. And then these little, they look like bluebells maybe, or something like that. And then some trees, some grass, stars. I'm going to use We're in this together. I love the photopolymer stamps because I know right where I'm stamping. And I need, see, I've cleaned up and I've put things away. A mat so that it has a little bit of cushion. All right, let me stamp this twice because we'll make them both say the same thing. And this is why you stamp first instead of punch it out first. Because if you punch it out first and you get it crooked, then you got to do it again. And I got to do it again and again. So I stamp first and then punch. I love the, these are not well held. I like these stamps or punches because they're easier to hold on to and they store better. One, and flip it around. And two. And then, see, you haven't wasted that much cardstock. Lay it right there on the desk. Toss you out of the way. Now I'm going to get some of the Coastal Cabana twine out of this one. Find the end and just unravel it a little. That's pretty thick, like that. I'm going to wrap it around a couple of times. Let's go one more. And my paper snips. Probably should use a different pair of scissors for that, so I don't ruin those. I'm just going to tie a knot. This is a little thin, so it makes it be a challenge for me tying knots. I don't know why, but it does. And then if you don't have your knot where you want it, you can always slide it. All right, and then I'm going to space these out some. Same as on this side. There we go. I like that. So slide you guys up here. Put some adhesive on the back of you. So see, if you can make one card, you can make two. Granted, I did use two different colors of card bases. Grab the this one on this card base. Let's wrap this one with, I'm going to use a white color of twine. One, two, and back around. Like cut the right one so you don't, now I lost my end. Woohoo. All right, we know it fits. So I think I got a little bit of adhesive on my fingers. One, two, up and tie the knot. For some people, this isn't really hard. I do, when you're on video, every time I struggle. If I'm sitting here doing it by myself, yeah, I struggle a little bit, but not as much as Like, I promise I can tie my shoes. Okay. The tallest mountains are over here, so I'm going to scoot it to that side so that my sentiment can go on this side. It doesn't make a difference. It's just a preference. I feel like it balances it a little more. Maybe, maybe not. All right, let's add some adhesive. This is the Seal Plus, and it's got a really strong hold. I forgot to fold my card base. This is the Highland Heather. Has a beautiful name for a beautiful color, right? My Heather friends are not watching. If you watch the replay, let me know. All right, and now let's get our stamped sentiments and some dimensionals. Peeking under there to see if anybody's watching or commenting. I don't see any comments on my Facebook page or YouTube channel. You should be able to make comments over there. I do see it says 2 people are watching. One of those might be me. I don't know. Well, come out. This is a brand new pack. Shouldn't be having this issue. 2, 3, 1. I just put enough on there. I don't want it to sink in the middle when it goes through the mail, you know? And then put this right here. I should have spaced it a little better. Right on that string. It's not going anywhere. Pop that off. And our Coastal Cabana one. Oh, his little tails need cut. And now I'm going to use these. Do you think it needs one of those? I'm thinking this directional one. Oh, that's going to need a dot underneath it. Hold it down. There. When it won't lay down, we make it lay down. And his little tails are a little long. Let's trim those. Let's color one of those Starry Sky. I'm getting my Stampin' Blend. I saw another demonstrator do this, and it's like, I can't wait to try. So this one is the Compass. I'm going to color that one. Oh, that's dark. It may lighten up. Well, it does say dark Starry Sky on it, doesn't it? That's too dark. Let's grab a paper towel and see if we can fix that. No. See, it won't come off. You can still see the design in there, but I'm not going to use this one. So let's go with the light Starry Sky. Much better. So if your colors are dark, use the lighter of the two. I'm going to play with that one and see if I can use the color lifter that you use with the blends and see if that will help. All right, let's color a second one for this one. When I'm coloring something like this, I turn my marker or blend on the side so it's not pushing down so hard on the tip. And always color on your things over here instead of on your card so that you don't get on the edges on your card. See how messy that can be? You don't want that mess on your card. All right, stop coloring because it will just keep adding color. All right, let me make sure my fingers don't get that color. It doesn't come off. You can see it on that, cannot see it on that. Let's pop this one off. They have adhesive on the back of them themselves. Let's put it, I'll put it right here. That one right there. And it still needs something. So let's add, what does it need? I don't see anybody saying anything. I'm gonna have to spread those out. There we go. Well, rhinestones. Let's add a few little pretty rhinestones. It's just some of the little ones, and that'll add a little bit of pretty around the sentiment. There's 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right. I hope that you have enjoyed this. If you use the host code, place an order, and I will send you the material to make these. Make sure your order is about 20, 25 before tax and shipping. Those look like big buttons on there. I'm not sure about those little guys, but they're going to stay. I'm looking at the big screen over there and it's like, And then my paper's crooked. Hope it hasn't bothered anybody's OCD like it would have mine if I'd have been paying attention to that a little more. So anyway, I hope that you've had a great night. If you're watching this on the replay, go ahead and leave me some thumbs up or chatter or likes. If this is the first time finding me on YouTube and you like what you've seen, go ahead and like and subscribe to my page. I would appreciate it. And you can find me over on Facebook. I post a little bit of stuff about what's going on. I try to do some little friendly, share what you're working on kinds of things. Let me stop sharing my screen. The mouse over in the window where it will work. Maybe. I don't know where it's at. I know where this mouse is. Let me see if I can find it on the screen. Okay, found it. I'll come back over here. Stop share. That's one way to do it. Sorry, I got right in your face. It's like, thankfully, my computer screen is touch screen, so that worked. All right. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate each and every view. Like, share, subscribe, all of that. Thank you again. Have a great week. I hope you go do something fun for yourself. The flowers are growing and blooming. The daffodils or Easter flowers, whatever their proper name is. And then our peach trees have blooms on them. Our roses are greening up. So lots of fun stuff is going on right now. And we spring ahead next Sunday. All right. Have a great week. And look for the calendar of events to be posted soon. This Thursday is the birthday card club. So if you're done watching the video and you don't care about any of this stuff, the demonstration, you can stop now. I'm just going to share what's going on. Birthday card club is this Thursday night. Registrations are due by Wednesday. I had to extend the date a little bit because somebody got behind. And then I don't have my calendar flipped up to March, but I can look. Saturday is the Creative Escape. Thank you for everybody who has registered for that. And the 18th is Kits and Sips over at Panera Bread. Get your kit. Come and join us. It can be your paper pumpkin kit. It can be whatever you're working on. It can be another kit that you order off the website. However you want to do that. There's a new kit, and I don't have it, but it looks so pretty. Kaleidoscope or something like that. I was like, oh, they come out with some pretty ones, and I just got to have them. Well, I don't have that one yet. And then the 25th, thankfully, February and March dates are the same. The 25th is Card Club. I will get that email sent out so people can start registering for that. All right. Thank you for watching, and have a great night, and go do something fun for yourself this week.